There are two important things in American politics. The first is money, and the second one, sorry, I couldn't remember what it is. This is the famous quote by Mark Hanna, who helped William McKinley win the US presidential elections twice over 100 years ago. According to an analysis published by the US website Open Secrets, the total cost of the 2022 state and federal midterm elections was nearly $17 billion. Both set all-time records. Open Secrets shows that the average cost of running for a Senate seat increased from $10.8 million in 2018 to $13.5 million in 2022. So instead of one person, one vote, it's more like $1, one vote. Elections have become a trade of power and money. The voting process is just a cover to empower capitalists. Money has a big influence on policy decisions in many sectors.
The US is based on money. It is a money enterprise. It is an enterprise that seeks to maximize profit. So the fact that it is run by corporations means that they are the ones who determine the kind of political leadership that they want.
This has put the needs of the privileged few above the well-being of the common people. Gun violence is an example. It has been a top issue for decades, but it's only getting worse. According to the Gun Violence Archive, a non-profit organization that tracks gun violence in the country, more than 200 mass shootings had been reported in the United States by early May this year. And in each of the last 3 years, there have been more than 600 mass shootings in the United States. A CNN report says that after every shooting, the same political rituals happen. But gun control only makes the US political system more divided. However, powerful lobbying groups are stopping efforts to control guns.
وزي ما اتكلمنا على فكره لوبي السلاح ايضا بيلعب دور في مساله القوانين. هم لغايه دلوقتي الولايات المتحده الامريكيه مش قادره ان هي تضبط مساله حمل السلاح يعني بالنسبه للقطاع المدني او بالنسبه للمدنيين.
In America, one of the biggest industries is arms. It's really the military complex, because that's one of the biggest industry in the US, and it's not only domestic industry, but it's even sells arms and military assets across the world. So if you look at that, it's not just a culture. There's also an existing industry that fuel that kind of culture in America.
Gun violence takes life suddenly and dramatically, but a broken healthcare system does it slowly and covertly. Pharmaceutical corporations and medical conglomerates seek profits from the sick through the medical industrial complex. They spend millions on lobbying to influence policies and stop efforts to lower the cost of drugs and health insurance. Some Americans have moved to other countries for a better life.
If I have a health problem here, I can go to a public hospital and get some attention. But there I can't even go to a hospital because I don't have insurance there.
I have access to quality medical care that I can afford in Cambodia. A few years ago, I had a knee injury, and I went to a high-standard hospital where the doctor's consultation and MRI scan cost around $200. I can't even imagine the thousands of dollars it would have cost in the US.
In America, there's nothing else but money that drives politics. What is important is money. Money is the god of politics in America.
Money politics in the United States, it defeats the purpose of having that kind of rule of majority or in a democracy.
In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln said that the government should be of the people, by the people, for the people. 160 years later, America finds itself governed by and for the rich few.